So, what are the aims of my videos? Hi, my name is Raj Berry and I am a full-time property investor. I'm also a property mentor and co-editor of the UK's leading property magazine called YPN. So if you're not subscribing, why aren't you? I've been subscribing since it started actually. So in hindsight, I actually should have done this video long before I started posting the others, but I totally forgot. So here we are. So as an intro, I started investing in property properly in 2008 with both myself and my wife in full-time work and 3 kids in tow. And it was really, really hard work. But 4 years later, I'd matched my salary with income from rental properties and I could leave if I desired. Well, actually the choice was taken out of my hands as I was made redundant, so decided to do property full-time. 2 years later, the portfolio was generating enough cash flow so that my wife could also leave work if she desired. Deja vu seems to have struck again, and she was also made redundant and became a full-time property investor just like myself. Oh well, so much for the best laid plans, eh? That's what happens in life. Fearful of getting bored just being a landlord, doing the landlord stuff day in, day out, property investor stuff day in, day out, I continued to take on part-time roles in the property sector, mainly so I can keep this one active. And I initially worked for the NLA. I then got an opportunity to mentor delegates on Simon Zucchi's mastermind program, and I've really enjoyed that, and I've been doing that, still doing that for about 7 years, as well as mentoring my own clients for that period of time. I also became YPN's official book reviewer 4 years ago, then joined the team formally as an interviewer and writer 2 years ago. A few months ago in July, I took on the role of co-editor of the magazine. So the overriding aim for me in these videos is to try and explain the complicated in simple terms so that you, the person who's taken time to watch, get the message delivered clearly. This will be based on what I have learned over the last 12 years and what I have been teaching over the last 7 on a one-to-one basis to my mentoring clients. So is this property stuff easy? Absolutely not. As is often said, if it were easy, everybody would be doing it. But it is doable, and there's plenty of proof if you look in the right sort of places. The devil is in the detail, and investing in property is an expensive business. So please, please learn the detail. I promise to only cover things that I know about. With knowledge, I'll use 2 terms to help simplify what I mean. These are theoretical knowledge and what I call operational knowledge. Far too many people teach and mentor based on theoretical knowledge only, which is utter nonsense in my opinion. How can you teach what you haven't personally done and also have done it for some time so that you can appreciate not just the ups but the downs, and that both of those exist when you're investing in property. As an example, so many have made commentary to discuss the 20 ways to source deals, when in actual fact they personally have only got real results, deals, from 2 of them. But they don't really make that clear, thereby misleading people into thinking that they have operational knowledge of the so-called 20 methods. I call this a shopping list. I think it's okay to mention theoretical knowledge for completeness as long as that's made clear in videos, and I will always do that. Often I ask, so have you done a deal via a postcard in a shop? No, they'll say. Or using bandit boards? No. I'm just sharing a comprehensive list, that's all. I could say the same thing for a whole bunch of other topics, but hopefully you get the gist of what I'm talking about. So which subject matters can I share knowledge on? Where does my operational knowledge lie? And what proof do I have? I think it's okay to have a level of trust, but one needs to verify, or am I wrong? You need to seek proof that the person saying what they're doing are actually doing it. So I have expertise in direct-to-vendor sourcing, but some methods are only theoretical knowledge, and I will make that clear. I have expertise in buy-to-lets, I have expertise in HMOs, especially student HMOs, and I have expertise in the LHA strategies. And all these will be described in more detail in future videos as I release them. Do I have lots of theoretical knowledge? Oh yes, I have lots of that. And I will mention this for the sake of completeness because there are lots of things you can do in property. What about that all-elusive proof I just mentioned? How do you know? How do you know what I'm saying is true? Well, everything that the mentor teaches or claims they can teach should align with everything they talk about in articles, on their social media platform, or maybe in talks that they're giving. Well, that's certainly the case for me. as I believe in transparency, honesty, and not being disingenuous. I don't try to maintain I have operational knowledge when I don't. So it won't be something I talk about, and I don't try to be something that I'm not. Feel free to check out my social media posts, particularly Facebook and LinkedIn. Check out my LinkedIn profile, which has lots of recommendations. This is where people have written a recommendation for me. The beauty of LinkedIn recommendation is that you can reach out to any of the people I've mentored and get some feedback. Hopefully it'll be positive. Well, they gave me positive feedback, so hopefully they'll give you the same. Finally, check out the articles I've written for YPN. Everything aligns, okay, in terms of what I'm talking about. So I really look forward to sharing my knowledge with you. So that's it for now, and this is Raj Berry signing off.